Hey guys, so unfortunately it's our last day at Mesa Spirit RV Resort, and this place is like a resort in every sense of the word. It's just spectacular. I never knew camping could be like this. It's so luxurious. It feels like a Caribbean resort. Every detail was thought of. So I think some of my favorite things about the park is all of the rooms and all of the activity rooms, all of the amenities. The Wi-Fi is throughout the park and you have a nice strong signal everywhere in the park. The people are friendly, the staff is outstanding. I mean, Steve came and directed us how to back up our casita, and I mean, he was helping us turn by turn and made it really easy, because that would have been pretty challenging if we just had to do it ourselves.
I mean, I guess they do it all the time. For them, it's just like nothing. And like Mana said, the resort has everything for everyone, and you know, you'll never get bored over here, that's for sure. Everything
you possibly need, and things you don't think you need but you realize that are essential, really. And some of the cons though of this park is that it's really big. So there's, you know, trailer after trailer, mobile home after mobile home. So if you're not into that, if you're not into a really big resort, then you may not like it. Another thing is that we did not have a picnic table at our site.
Oh, yeah.
And getting hot water in the women's shower was a little bit challenging. So the ladies were telling me, depending on the time of day, you have to keep the water running and running and running to get hot water, or you just choose a different shower stall. So
and
that's what I did.
And make sure you come with a 50 amp.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we couldn't plug our 30 amp rig to the post, so you have to have an adapter, so a 50 male to 30 female adapter, so that you can plug in.
Yeah, so don't forget.
Yeah, and unfortunately we only stayed here 2 days. Otherwise we could have stayed here weeks. This place is amazing. I mean,
could have retired here.
Yeah, the gym is outstanding. They have, I think, 3 or 4 different pools, lots of hot tubs, so many activities. Again, the list goes on and on and on. If you're in the area, we definitely recommend checking out this place, especially if you're a member of Thousand Trails.
So where's our next stop?
It's Verde RV Resort, and that's in Camp Verde, Arizona. And from there, we're going to be doing tons of day trips. So it's close to Sedona, it's close to the Montezuma Castle Monument, and there's some canyons to check out. There are so many things around there that we want to check out, and today's Saturday, so we want to make the most of the sunlight, the most of the beautiful weather, and the time that we have today. So
we go.
We go.
Hey guys, so we made it to our new campgrounds. Hey man, what's the name of the campground?
It's Verde Valley RV Resort and Campground, and what's cool is that they have these awesome grills so that we could barbecue. Yay!
I think it's gonna be my first or second barbecue. No, it's actually my first barbecue for 2018. Haha. Alright, let's get her set up.
5-story in Mena, and we're at the Montezuma Castle National Monument. We're going to take a look around. It's a quick little hike. It's about half a kilometer. It's really not far at all, and it's $10 per person, and your entry into the park gets you a week. So the cost of the entry is good for 7 days. Southern Sinagua farmers built this 5-story, 20-room dwelling sometime between 1100 and 1300. It occupies a cliff recess 100 feet above the valley. Early American settlers marveled at the structure. They assumed that it was Aztec in origin, hence the name Montezuma Castle. A short distance west, nudging a cliff base, is Castle A. Now badly deteriorated, it was once an imposing 5-story apartment-like building with about 45 rooms. Occupants found water in the creek and fertile land on the nearby terrace.
Montezuma and the Aztecs were never here, but it was the soldiers from Fort Verde who found it, who had seen and heard and knew of the Aztec dwellings in Mexico, and assumed that's who built it. So that's how it got its name. And when you name it, you get to keep it. Fortunately, after 20 plus years of people going up there, deterioration got really bad, and so they had to stop doing it. So they made a diorama of what it looks like if you took the front wall off and looked inside, and as you walk around, you'll come to the diorama.
Oh, cool.
That's all they do. They just hang in the breeze.
The castle.
So the alcove that it's built in was there. Originally, they lived in 3 caved rooms, like cavelets that are in the rock. And then they started building. They made ladders out of that large white tree back there, which is an Arizona sycamore. They made rope out of yucca. And so everything that is there, they had to bring up. The wood beams that you can see to the right of the tower, and then the 2 large wood beams above the tower are all original. They're over 700 years old, and they're also Arizona sycamore. So when they found this, they ripped the floors apart, took whatever they could find.
Check out the texture of this tree. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It's like camouflage, khaki camouflage. That is such a beautiful tree. Yeah.
When they got down to Castle A, it was nothing but a pile of rubble because it had burned down in the 1390s, and these weren't found until the 1800s.
Wow.
So it was nothing but a pile of rubble. They didn't do anything with it. They never assumed what it was. It wasn't until they started digging into that they figured out that had been another building.
Okay.
And that's where we found most of the artifacts that we have today.
Oh.
When you get down there, the grinding stones that are in the rooms down there are all original to that site.
Okay.
Now the rooms that are built down there, there's 7 rooms, I think, on the ground. Those rooms are not original to the site. The CCC built those in the 1930s. But every stone in that wall is from the original site. So they found a way to recycle that original stone.
Oh, that's really awesome.
I always tell the kids, if you put your hand on that rock, 700 years ago, somebody was holding that rock to build with it. It's kind of neat to think about.
It is 700 years ago.